Welcome back to Star Trek. I think this is part 3. I don't keep track. I just play the games. Do a half-ass editing job. Drop the shit on YouTube and hope someone watches. But anyway, this is episode 2. We're doing Hijack. So these Lassie pirates have stolen the Masada. It's a repair ship, as you can see. And that's about it. Yeah, we blew up some pirates that were working with these guys. But what's going on here? Let's hail these bitches.
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elassi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property.
Okay. That's decent.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty.
I like that one, but...
This is Captain James
Captain
T. Kirk
wouldn't
of the
do that.
USS Enterprise. Mr. Elassi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost.
I think we'll go with that one.
Good, Captain. You have a sense of humor. That will make this much easier. Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face?
Yeah?
We can work together on this, Elassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners, we can work together on this, Elassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time.
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out. Your fellow Elassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably.
No.
Forget it, Elassi Seraph. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately. Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Alright, so what do you think? What do you think, Scotty? I can't talk to you. Can't talk to you either?
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
It's gonna be Star Trek 2. The Wrath of Khan. That's how they get them. Let me highlight this code that I wrote down. Yeah, I didn't. To my walkthrough. Send the prefix code. It is 293. I gotta use the top. That sucks. 293 391 7736er 3829.
That code had no effect, Captain.
I gotta put the dashes. Let's make sure.
Masada,
239331, yeah.
a Federation.
Alright. 293 391 dash 197736. And I believe it's 3829, 3829.
Sending prefix and lowering the Masada's shields.
Captain, the shields are up. Lowering shields, Captain.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, You have the comm.
Come on, look out. Alright, let's save this shit.
Save new game.
Prepare to be boarded. Close enough. Alright, Spock, do your thing here, homie.
I am registering energy residue from phaser fire and phaser grenade detonations. There are readings of another energy weapon, but the type is unknown. I am registering energy. I believe this would be in Dr. McCoy. I am registering energy residue from... Even our most efficient Chief Engineer Scott would have trouble repairing this damage in less than 2 days. I am registering energy residue from phaser fire.
Yeah, okay, that all you can say?
Nothing to report.
Alright, McCoy, do your thing here, homie. He's dead, Jim.
He's not hurt badly. I can revive him.
Well, do it. Come on, Fish, get out of here.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Lassie like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Alright, so he's got some tools for us. Let's pick those up. Get down there, Kirk. Can we pick this up?
You fail to obtain. You fail to obtain. You fail to obtain. You fail to obtain.
What did we pick up?
The Runsonate transmogrifier.
Come on,
This
Fish.
device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits.
Okay. We should probably be ready to fire phasers. Oh, did we pick anything else up in there? Oh. Alright. I'm confused. Don't worry about me. Spot.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, insulation and bits of wire, and droplets of cooled molten metal.
Well, let's pick that shit up.
You fail to obtain. You fail to obtain.
So what did we just pick up? Bunch of shit.
Phaser welder is now charged.
Jim, you should relax a little more.
Really, Bones?
Nothing to report. Strong electromagnetic readings come from the doorway at the far end of the hallway.
Well, let's go see what it is. Hold on, let's work on our inventory.
I think that does it. A comb bit for the transmogrifier. Now I can continue repairs on the transporter controls. The parts fit together satisfactorily.
Interesting. Oh, there's a doorway right here. Alright, we gotta stun these bastards.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Are they dead?
You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in a cell. 2 Alasi guards lie on the floor.
Alright.
1 Starfleet.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb,
Aha.
presumably inside the brig somewhere.
Is that what that
A
is?
medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain. Nothing to report.
Okay, well, let's,
The pirates won't wait for a while, but they're going to be quite unhappy when they do. I recommend that we not be here when they...
do they have anything on them?
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain any...
Okay, well, let's save it, so in case Spock blows these motherfuckers
Save
up.
new game.
Don't blow.
A medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within.
You can't. It is located just inside the force field.
Interesting. So how are we going to do this? What do we got? We got wires. That's for the transporters.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There. I believe the bomb is now defused, Captain.
That's it?
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you. We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi.
Haha. First, let's take that goddamn bomb. Alright, now we're gonna go. We can fix the transporter. So let's see what you got,
I
Spock.
attached these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring. The bits are not long enough. I need a longer piece of wire.
Where's the wire? Did I get the wire from the bombs? Oh, nice. Aha! Okay, transporter. Forgot what we were doing for a second. Dun, 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 dun.
The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary, Jim?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir. If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them. Assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure. Since we have a bomb, Captain, we could rearm it, transport it onto the bridge, and perhaps the Alassi will flee into the hallway. Then we could capture them.
And any hostages on the bridge will be killed when the bomb goes off. No, Jim, that's inhuman.
To say nothing of the possible damage to the bridge controls.
Alright, let's save it.
Save new game.
Because we got some options here. What to do? So, do we want to blow the shit up? No, we're not going to blow the shit up. I think we should just transport in. So let's use the transporter.
I'm going to have a word for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door. It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew. Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Alassi. Don't do anything foolish. It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
That's the Captain Kirk answer.
You are an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control. Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
So, there's only 3 of them and there's 4 of those guys. I guess they dropped their guns, so.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
Put it on screen.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 97%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
All right. And that will do it.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Let's see what the
Priority
mission
message
is.
from
And we're gonna
Starfleet.
call it an episode.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
And that is all we have time for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a sub, tell your friends, watch some original Star Trek. It's on Netflix. Just watch it. It's cool shit. I love it. But anyway, I'm out.